What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I will be doing a technical analysis breakdown for Anali Capital Management, ticker symbol NANLY. I will first be going over what I see on the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Please trade at your own risk. So here we have the daily chart for NLY. And what is the dominant technical pattern? Well, I see the range pattern. Price has basically just been going sideways, dating back to June of last year. So just sideways trading. So we can go and mark that with a range pattern. So you see that the range highs are right around the 2095 level, maybe slightly lower. Looks like support is a little bit inconsistent, but we get most of the touches right about there. So right around the 1859 level is the support. So we have basically a sideways trading pattern going on. There is a measure move target in play. You see that those are the large move up by the bulls right here. Then we saw a correction down by the bears, one leg down right here. If I clone this, this is the second leg down. Measure move target was met, and then price reversed higher. So that's where the second leg can start from. And you can see that the bulls have been trying to reach the second leg for a while now. So this was the first attempt. It failed. This was the second attempt that failed, and now we're in basically the third or final attempt up. So they're not going to try forever to reach that target at the 2376. Eventually, it's going to give up, and it looks like if this resistance is strong right here, this triple top 1, 2, 3, then this may lead to price falling back down and failing to reach that measuring target. The bulls do have this trend line in favor of them, so this trend line is holding pretty nicely, maybe something like that. So we are still above that. So if the bulls lose this trend line, that tells me we're probably just going to fall back down sub 20. So something like that. Because the bulls tried multiple attempts to reach this target and they're failing. There's a triple top over here that can reverse price back down. And if they lose that trend line, well, there's not a lot of bullish signs after that. So it could fall back down to the 18s, mid 18s. So that's how I'll be looking at NLY right now. There is resistance, but we have bullish momentum pushing up the price. They have incentive to push up the price because this is where the target is at, this 2374 level. Even if you double the range, it comes very close to, so maybe something like that. It comes right around the 2340. So sometimes range, when price breaks out of range, it usually doubles or makes a similar size as a prior range, the move. So that could take price also to the same target. So there's some confluence going on at that level. Either way, this looks still bullish, but we are finding temporary resistance. All I'm saying is that if the resistance, if the bulls give up, then we're probably just going to fall back down to the mid $18 level because they failed to maintain the trend line and they failed to reach this target over here. Now, let's say we don't fail, we continue moving up higher. Well, this trend line can act as some sort of support, and then we could break out of this quadruple top as of right now, and then continue to rally higher. So that's how I'm looking at NLY. It's mostly sideways, but there is a bullish bias to the chart because price is making higher lows. You see that all these significant lows are higher than the previous one, but we're making equal highs. So it's kind of like a triangle pattern, maybe something like this, ready to possibly break out higher. It's not guaranteed it always breaks out higher, especially if that resistance is strong. So as right now, it is bullish, but short term, maybe the past couple of days, it has been bearish. So we'll see if this trend line can hold, and we'll see if price can break through that 2108 level and then rally higher. So all I have for NLY on the daily chart. Let's take a look at the weekly chart. So on the weekly chart, you see it's much more clear. The sideways trading, the bullish imbalance, but there is some temporary resistance going on. This could just be very short term. Like I said before, price is above the EMA, above the trend line. So overall, it's still bullish. But short term, we are seeing some resistance. But again, we'll see if that's strong enough to take price through the trend line and back to the $18 level or not. I don't know for sure. If I were to say what I would think would happen is we definitely, or we probably have a higher chance of maintaining the bullish bias towards the upside. Let's take a look at the weekly chart. Zoom out. You see that it's practically near its all-time lows. All-time lows. Let me go and mark it right now. These are critical levels because it's obvious at the $15 level. That's the all-time low. You see that there was a triple bottom. Price tested this level once, twice, 3 times. So that could be enough to reverse the price. Looks like it is trying to work its way higher. So overall, short term, let's say the past couple of days, it is bearish. Medium term, it's bullish, and possibly even long term, this could be a trend reversal. So after this triple bottom, maybe the trend reverses to the upside. Let me draw a trend line off of this swing right here, drag it down. So yeah, we are even far away from this type of trend line right here. And let me show a more steeper one. Even this one right here, we're still far away from. That takes price to the $28 level before it reaches this trend line. So overall, still, let me go and clone it, see if there's a channel in play. Maybe some sort of channel. But either way, price retested all-time lows recently, let's say back in October, November of last year. So it's almost 1 year. And it looks like it's still trying to push up higher. So overall, I want to see it clear the $21 level. If it clears the $21 level, I think there's a good opportunity to reach the $23.77 and possibly higher from there. If it doesn't clear and it holds as resistance, well, this trend line can still support the price. If the trend line fails, again, there's not a lot going for the stock, and it'll probably just fall back down to the 1860, the lower side of the range. So basically, dominant technical pattern is a range, but there's a bullish bias to the chart, and we'll see if that can maintain itself. That's all I have for NLY on the daily weekly charts. If you guys have any questions, please leave them in the comments down below. This is Vee Trades, and thank you for your time.